Hello all, my name is Dave Simon, aka Floats the Lover, although I prefer to go by Floats the Lover on my YouTube channel. Anyways, I just want to say hello and sorry for such the long hiatus, but I was trying to get everything in order for next year. I won't be doing as many YouTube videos, in fact I'll probably be doing barely any YouTube videos. But for right now, I want to go back on Accord and um, do a countdown, I suppose, of, but not a video game. So I wish I could, but I can't really think of any countdowns right now for them. So what I'm going to be doing right now is doing a countdown for my top 10 favorite Linkin Park songs. Now, Linkin Park is a band that is my favorite band of all time, to be honest, and well, I love many of their songs. Okay, so I'll start off this list. Oh, by the way, just before I start, um, if anyone would like to tell me their top 10 list for their top 10 favorite Linkin Park songs, you can write it down in the comment section down below and just leave a like or something. I don't know, I'll look through comments when I have a chance, but yeah, so just tell me all that stuff, and I'd actually be interested in knowing what your top 10 list is. Anyways, starting with 10th place, my 10th place favorite Linkin Park song is, um, what was it, Rebellion. Now, Rebellion is off their newest album, well, second newest album, um, The Hunting Party. Now, it's a good song, but I just I like listening to it, but I won't listen to it all the time. Okay. But it has its good points. Like, that's why it's in my top 10. Um, ninth. Ninth is The Requiem from A Thousand Suns. Yes, I put a track from A Thousand Suns on here, but it's not a big surprise considering it is one of their underrated masterpieces. Sorry, there's workers doing stuff outside. Um, but yeah, it's a good album, and to be honest, a good song, good track. But just like I'm not the biggest fan of A Thousand Suns, to be perfectly honest. I prefer Living Things than A Thousand Suns. Out of those two albums in particular, that people have just gone with no. Um, okay, so what number? Number eight. I'm up to number eight. Eighth place goes to Hands Held High. Now, this one is basically a rap. Is basically mostly done by Mike Shinoda. Um, and it's a pretty good track, and it's from Minutes to Midnight. I mean, it's really good and all, but I would have liked a bit more of Chester being involved in the song. But at the same time, it had a great message. It basically basically told the listeners that what's realistic about our world right now with some stuff going on. Um, yeah, it had quite a good had quite a socio-political message, and that basically appealed to me with that song. Um, seventh, seventh is of course Forgotten, the song Forgotten, off their first album Hybrid Theory. Now, this song actually is quite good, but at the same time, just like its name, I don't think many people really remember it. But it's in my top 10, and honestly, I enjoy listening to it whenever I get a chance. Um, that was number 7, right? Yeah, number 6. Sixth place is, of course, Nobody's Listening from Meteora, their second album. Of course, anyone who's a Linkin Park fan watching this video would know that. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed listening to that song. It helped me out with doing a speech in front of my English class. I will admit that, because I was humming it in my head, basically to emphasize the fact that I didn't want anybody to listen. So I was like, nobody's listening. Yeah. I'm trying to be funny on these videos to get more views, but I doubt it's gonna work. Anyways, number 5. Number 5 is of course The Catalyst from A Thousand Suns. Yes, another song from A Thousand Suns, but this one was basically the track that put A Thousand Suns on the map. Probably, I don't really know. It might have been Burning in the Sky. I don't know. Um, but it's a great song and really enjoyable to listen to. Seriously, like it used to be a song that I was like, no, I'm not a big fan of listening to The Catalyst. I'm not a big fan of listening to A Thousand Suns, but that switched when I started to get used to it. Pretty good track, has a message with it, has a message to it, and just the music video to it is just amazing. Um, Next is Final Masquerade off of um, fourth place is Final Masquerade off of their sixth album, The Hunting Party. Now, this song I sung for Battle of the Bands at school, and it's quite a good song. It's softer than some of them, not softer than all of them though. But yeah, it's a pretty good song, and to be honest, I reckon everyone should listen to it. It's great. Downside to it, it's a bit slow, and yeah, it's a bit dull to listen to after a long time. I couldn't put it on repeat forever, but I could deal with listening to it. Um, that was fourth place. Third place is No More Sorrow of Minutes to Midnight. This song I can listen to for quite a long time. It's in my top 3 and I just love this song. Um, I really enjoy listening to it. It's a great song. Personally, I think Minutes to Midnight is a little bit underrated. Like, people say good things about it and everything, but I don't hear many people talk about it. But at the same time, it's a pretty good song. Um, yeah, great music. Like, Linkin Park makes great songs. They all, nearly all of them have some sort of message to them, and well, they're pretty good to listen to. Second place. This one is actually a tie. A tie between I'll Be Gone of Living Things, of the album Living Things, and between that one and what was it? What was it? Um, and Numb, of course, of Meteora. Now, a top 10 favorite Linkin Park songs could not finish without having Numb somewhere in there. That's why I put that in there, and also, it's just like the most famous Linkin Park song ever. I mean, In the End is popular also, but seriously, Numb is just so much better in my mind. But then again, that's my personal opinion. Everyone has a different opinion. And while I'll Be Gone, it's just so good to listen to. Like, Living Things had so many great tracks, I like couldn't put them all on this list. I couldn't just make it all my favorite songs off of each album. I could do that, but yeah. Um, but yeah, so it's a tie between those two for second. But either way, they're both great to listen to. I suggest downloading those songs because, well, just ugh, I love them so much. Um, Honorable mentions for this list are Paper Cut. Um, what was it? There's a few others. Um, Cure for the Itch. I know it's not a song in particular, but yeah. Um, Burning in the Skies. I think that's what it's called, anyways. Uh, Given Up. Um, Burn It Down. In My Remains. Lost in the Echo. War. mind you, that song is actually pretty good. It's slow, but doesn't mean it's bad. Um, and quite a lot of others. Just listen to any Linkin Park album, and it would be so difficult for you to make a top 10. It's not even funny. But number one, number one is Powerless. Yes, I know it's a surprise. I put a song from Living Things up the top, but I had so much trouble not stopping listening to that song. Like, Skin to Bone's also a pretty good song, but no, Powerless is just so much better. Like, to me, it was my favorite track off of Living Things. I can't believe it was the end of Living Things with that song. Anyways, it was a great song. I love listening to it. If I could fault it for anything, I suppose it's too slow it's a bit slow. And that's a little bit annoying, but at the same time, it's like perfectly paced for the theme of the song, and well, being the ending of the album of Living Things, it makes sense, I suppose. Um, but yeah, anyways, just like make your own top 10 list, post it in the comments section, or you could even do a video about it as well. Like, that's the thing with Linkin Park, is the fact that their music's actually really good. Like, you can listen to any album of theirs, including Colliding Course, which is the one that they did with Jay-Z, which had some really good songs on it. Um, but yeah, so hope you enjoy this video, and hope you also hope anyone that likes Linkin Park likes this video too, because it was actually kind of difficult putting together a list in my head and stuff to choose what songs of Linkin Park I really like. Sorry, bit of a itchy nose there, but thank you, and see you later, Floaty Lovers.